Alright, so this is going to be our lecture number 46 in the series of DSA, and in the DSA series we are continuing with our number system series. So in this particular series we are going to see the subtraction of two binary numbers, and in the previous video we have already covered the subtraction of two decimal numbers. So if you have missed any one of the videos from the number system series at least, then you must watch the videos first, because the upcoming videos of number system series I am going to, most of the cases I am going to reuse the logic of the previous videos. Fine. So that is the recommendation part from my side for to all of you. And coming to the today's video, what we have to see, like today we are going to see the subtraction of two binary numbers. So this is the code for decimal number subtraction if you have missed the previous video. So let us see the problem for today. So now we have to see the subtraction of two binary numbers. Binary to binary subtraction. Fine. So as we have done in our last video by subtracting the decimal numbers, let us say we have to subtract this. Then what we used to do, we used to first pick up these two digits and we used to subtract these two digits first. So let us say 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. And if we used to got our result in minus 1 or in the negative, then what we used to do, we used to take the borrow from this and add the 10 into this. Why 10? Because 10 in the base for decimal. Fine. And in the next iteration, when dividing, let us say we were having 1 here also, when when subtracting these two digits, then we used to subtract borrow also, because we have already taken the borrow in this case while subtracting these two digits, then we have to consider the borrow also. Fine. So this was the logic which we used to do in our previous video. So say we will use the same logic here also. Let us say we have two numbers. Let us say 1011 and 11. We have to subtract these two binary numbers. Then what we would do, let us say 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, and 0 0. So this is nothing actually. Let us take another example. So 1 0 1 1 1. So that is fine to understand the logic. Fine. So 1 minus 1 is 0, nothing here. 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Fine. So now we got our result into minus negative. Now what we have to do, we have to take one borrow from here. Fine. So if we will take one borrow from here, then what we have to add into this number? Previously we were adding 10, because 10 was the base for decimal numbers. So what is the base for binary numbers? This is 2. Then we will have to add 2 into this number. Whatever the base in which you are subtracting the numbers, you just have to add that base only. You do not have to do anything. We would add base into this. So minus 1 plus 2, which is 1 now. So we would add 1 here, and we have already taken one borrow from here. That means it has become 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. So let us prove this also, whether we are going to get 1 0 or not. So we have 1 0 1 and 1 1. So this is the decimal for 5 and this is the decimal for 3, and we got 2 as the answer. This is the decimal for 2. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So we have already proven this also, because we are following the same approach. So this is very much similar to the decimal subtraction video. So you should watch that video first. So let's directly code it up. So what we would do, we are taking two numbers from the user, and previously we were calling this method decimal subtraction. Now we have to call binary subtraction, and we have to change the name of this also, binary, and we would take two numbers here. Fine. So here what we are doing, let us understand with this only. We are running our loop for either a is greater than 0, either b is greater than 0, or either borrow is greater than 0. Fine. So we are dividing each digit of the last digit of each number. So let us say we were having 1 2 3 and 4 9. So we have picked up this digit and this digit. Sorry, we are dividing two binary numbers. Fine. So we have picked up this digit and this one. So 1 minus, this is 1, this is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, minus borrow, which is initially 0. Fine. So it would get to us 0. So this condition fails because 0 is not less than 0. 0 is equal to 0. So this condition will not be executed. This will be executed. So borrow is again 0. So we would add result plus difference, which is 0, into power. Power initially 1. So the logic for power I have already discussed in my addition videos of two decimal numbers. In fact, I have discussed also in my previous video of subtraction of two decimal numbers. So you have to watch that video first. So, and each time we are increasing the power and we are reducing the numbers. But the change which we have to do here is, if you see this condition here, what we are doing, we are adding 10 into the difference. If we got our result in negative, let us say we got here 0 and here we got 0 minus 1, which is 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So we got our result in negative, then we have to add 10 here in the case of decimal, but in the case of binary we have to add 2 here. So that is the only change which we have to do while writing the code for binary subtraction, and we are done. So let us see whether this is going to work or not, because this is very much similar to the previous one. If you have missed the previous video, then this video is not gonna best possible solution for you. So is there anything we are missing? I don't think so. We just have to add this base and we are done. So let us give it a run. What is this? So I would enter these two numbers which I have taken in my test case also, which was 101 and 11. Is there any error in our program? I don't think so. Fine. 101 11. So we have got 10, which is the base for 2. Sorry, which is the representation for 2 in the decimal. So I would again enter the binary for 16, which is 1000, and the base for 8 is 1000. So I would get answer as 1000 because 16 minus 8 is 8. So I would get 8. As you can see, I am getting the binary for 8 also. That means our program is fine. It is working perfectly. Now what we have to do is, if you have anything about this particular subtraction of this binary in your mind as the confusion, then I would suggest you one thing. You have to either watch my addition video of two decimal numbers, or you have to watch the subtraction video of two decimal number. That is the exact previous one of this particular video. Or else what would I do? I would put the description link in the description box. Sorry, the video link in the description box. So you can refer there also, or I would add the link into the I button. So you can follow that also. And that's it from my side for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.